Internal attachments and stress breakers. Internal attachments are also known as intracoronal direct retainers, and they're a type of precision attachment located within the normal contours of an abutment and function to retain and stabilize a movable partial denture. Internal attachments consist of two components, the matrix and the patrix. The matrix is a metal receptacle contained within the normal clinical contours of a fixed restoration. The patrix is attached to the corresponding removable partial denture. يعني الماتريكس موجود بالكراون والباتريكس موجود بالpartial denture, removable partial denture. They can be subdivided into two categories, اللي هو precision internal attachments and semi-precision internal attachments. وهاي تعتمد على طريقة الصناعة مالتها وعلى ال tolerance of fit، يعني دقة القاعدة بالsurfaces بين الاتاتشمنتس. الانترنال attachment تختلف من الانترنال occlusal rest واللي أخذناها محاضرة سابقة، لأنه الانترنال attachment uses a securing device for retention without a visible clasp، مو مثل الانترنال occlusal rest اللي هو يحتاج إلى lingual clasp for retention. وكذلك the internal attachment has an advantages over extracoronal attachment. أولا elimination of visible retentive and support components، يعني ما نشوف لا كلاسبات ولا reciprocal arms ولا رستات. وكذلك better vertical support through a rest seat located more favorable in relation to the horizontal axis of the abutment، لأنه internal attachment within the contours of the crown فأقرب للhorizontal axis of the abutment tooth. The disadvantages of the internal attachments are: أولا we have to prepare abutments and castings. Also clinical and laboratory procedures أكثر تعقيد. ويتعرض إلى سوفان wear with progressive loss of frictional resistance to denture movement. Also عندنا صعوبة بالتصليح والتبديل. They are effective in proportion to their length and are therefore least effective in short teeth. Also, they are difficult to place completely within the circumference of an abutment tooth because of the size of the pulp. وآخر شيء, they are considered more costly. Internal attachments don't permit horizontal movement. Therefore, internal attachments should not be used in combination with tissue-supported distal extension denture bases, unless some form of stress breaker is used between the movable base and the rigid attachment. يعني هذا الاتاشمنت ما ينطينا أي movement، فما نقدر نستعمله ويا distal extension cases إلا في حالة إنه خلينا stress breaker بين ال distal extension base اللي it moves اللي هو يتحرك ويا rigid attachment. The internal attachments are a type of precision attachments, and a precision attachment is defined as an interlocking device, one component of which is fixed to an abutment or abutments, and the other is integrated into a removable partial denture to stabilize and or retain it. There are many types of precision attachments for partial dentures that cannot be classified as primarily of the intercoronal or external type. However, all of these use some type of retentive means located intracoronally or extracoronally for providing retention. يعني اكو هواي انواع من البريسيجن attachments، بس مو بسهولة نقدر نسوي له classification intracoronally or extracoronally، بس كلها تعتمد على retentive means. نقدر نقسمها إلى the locking type and the non-locking type. The locking type which is located intracoronally or extracoronally for retention, is not used for distal extension removal partial dentures. For the non-locking type, we can use it for the class 1 and class 2 situations. We can also organize precision attachments into four main groups. The first is the internal attachment or intracoronal precision attachment، وهذا يجي على شكل key and keyway ويكون داخل الكران مثل ما قلنا سابقا. They are used to connect between fixed prostheses and removable partial dentures. And two examples are the stern attachment and the knee attachment. The second group are the extracoronal precision attachments، وهي موجودة تكون خارج the crown of the tooth، وتكون less rigid attachment فنقدر نستعملها بالfree end extension cases. An example of these are الدالبو and Sika attachments. الستد attachments اللي هو ثالث نوع، وهذه تكون يا اما intraradicular or extraradicular، يعني يا اما تكون situated بالروت مال tooth or خارج الروت. They consist of post-like male secured to the diaphragm of coping female, which engages the male post. عندنا the zest anchor، the Rotherman والجربر هي أمثلة على هاي النوع من attachments. Bar attachments نستعملها for splinting of groups of teeth and for overdenture retention and stabilization. يتكونون من precision attachment bar و channel clips، وأمثلة عليها the Ackerman، Dolder و Hadar bar. Stress breakers. Distal extension partial dentures should be designed in a manner to prevent the damaging effect of the rigid connection between the denture base and the abutment teeth. يعني من نصمم partial denture ويدي distal extension bases لازم نصممه بطريقة بحيث ال rigid connection بين الdenture base ويا الاباتمنت ما يسوي لنا أي damage. والسترس اللي يتولد على الاباتمنت توث وعلى residual ridge ممكن نقلله باستعمال يا اما denture base constructed from functional impressions أو broad coverage of the denture base نمده قدر الإمكان حتى نغطي أكثر مساحة ممكنة. Harmonious occlusion يعني الأوكلوجن مالنا زين ما بي أي premature contacts or stabilities. And we have to choose the direct retainers in a correct manner. We have two main types of stress breakers. The first are the types of clasp assemblies used for distal extensions because of their stress breaking design. We have three main types, which are the RPI system, the RPA system, and the combination clasp assembly. These are used for free end extension cases. Or we have stress breakers that separate the action of the direct retainers from the movement of the denture base. This is through independent movement of the denture base and the direct retainers. يعني نخلي فد مفصل بين الدايركت retainers على الاباتمنت تيث وبين الدنتشر بيز itself فيصير فد حركة معينة تقلل لنا stress على الاباتمنت teeth. This form of stress breaker is also referred as a stress equalizer, and an example is the split bar major connector, which is commonly used stress breaker. كل stress breakers يقلل من ال damaging force على الاباتمنت teeth، وهذا the main purpose مال استعماله. بس وياها يجي disadvantages. يقل عندنا ال horizontal stability، يزيد عندنا ال ridge resorption، يصير ب tissue impingement جوا partial denture، و inefficient mastication. Thank you.